Hello everybody. Today we are going to perform buffer and salt hydrolysis experiment. So this experiment has two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1 we are going to determine the Ka and the Kb of the salt. So Ka stands for acid ionization constant and Kb stands for basic ionization constant. Now to perform this part 1 of the experiment, you need a pH mirror. You also need 400 milliliter beaker, 100 milliliter beaker, 50 milliliter beaker. You need a hot plate, and also the 6 salt solution that have been provided to us for this experiment. Those are 6 salts provided to us. We have sodium chloride, ammonium chloride, sodium acetate, sodium carbonate, and zinc chloride, and also we have potassium alum. Okay, so first thing to do to start this part 1 of the experiment is to obtain a pH mirror and calibrate it if necessary. Okay, after you do that, you move to the second step in this experiment. So you are going to collect a 400 milliliter beaker, okay, and fill with DI water to 200 milliliter. I have already done it. I have my 400 fill with DI water, okay, to 200 milliliter. Okay, also you're going to collect the hot plate, okay, and set the water on the plate to boil. Okay, so we have our water boiling already. So boil this water to about 5 minutes. Okay, and after you boil it, you are going to allow the water to cool down. So it is boiling already. Let me take it, okay, and set it here, okay, to allow it to cool down. Now, while you are waiting for the water to cool, okay, obtain about 25 milliliter of DI water in a 50 milliliter beaker. Okay, I have done it. This is my 25 milliliter of DI water inside a 50 milliliter beaker. Okay, what I'm going to do is to measure the pH of the boiled water and the unboiled water. Okay, I'm going to take the pH of the unboiled water, okay, and write the result in my lab book. Okay. Now after I take the pH of the unboiled water, okay, I'm going to move and take the pH of the boiled water. Okay, so my boiled water is still cooling down, so I have to wait. Okay, after a cool down, I will take the pH and write the result in my lab book. When I'm waiting to do that, I'm going to move to the next step in part A, which is adding all those salt, the 6 salts that have been provided to us for this experiment in each of those 6 beakers. Okay, I have already added those salts to each of them. And what I'm going to do is to take the pH of each solution. Now, note that when you are taking the pH of each solution, you have to make sure you rinse the tip. Okay, you rinse the tip of the probe, okay, and dry it between each measurement. I'm going to take the first one. Okay, so the salt in this beaker is sodium acetate. Okay, sodium acetate. I get the pH of sodium acetate. I'm going to write it down in my lab book. So after I take the pH of the sodium acetate, I have to rinse. Okay, I have to rinse the tip of the pH meter and dry it. Okay, so after I do this, I will move to the next salt, next beaker, okay, and take the pH of the rest of the solution. So this is part 1, okay, of my experiment. Do not forget, you have to also take the pH of the hot, the boiled water. Okay, we are waiting. When it cools down, we will do that. Okay, and then after you take the pH of the boiled water, you have to clean up, okay, rinse all the beaker, dispose all the solution you use in this experiment in the liquid waste provided to you in this lab.